Britain, but 5:45 was first time.
Well, there's the lineup for a fabulous 100 metres. Thompson in lane 1, Trinidad Tobago. Collins, St Kitts and Nevis. Gatlin, USA. Bailey Cole, Jamaica. Rogers, USA. Carter, Jamaica. DeSalu, Great Britain. Powell, Jamaica. And Gay, USA. What about that for a lineup? Right on the inside, Richard Thompson. Not going too well at the moment. He was a semi-finalist in the World Championships last year, but could only manage the semi-final of the Commonwealth Games this year. And Kim Collins, the former world champion, won right back in when? 2000. And here we've got Gatlin, the man at the top, fastest man in the world this year, 9.8, unbeaten in 16 races this season. And Gatlin will take some beating here tonight. But it is a good field. And there's the tall, elegant figure of Bailey Cole of Jamaica, double gold at the Commonwealth Games, won in Zagreb recently. And this is Mike Rogers of the United States, diamond lead, a race leader, and incidentally any one of the 5 athletes could win this diamond tonight. And Nestor Carter next to him. Carter, world 100-meter bronze medalist last year, won in Stockholm over 100, second in Birmingham. There's James DeSalu, the new European 100 metres champion for Great Britain. 27 now, 10:03 is best. And then next to him is Asafa Powell of Jamaica. Now Asafa Powell has just come back from after all his problems, and of course was second in Zagreb, 10:07, a much better performance than we saw in Zurich when he was 4th. And then of course Tyson Gay, also a man back after his troubles. Not firing on 6 cylinders yet. Well, that's until tonight, perhaps. But that is a very good lineup. Thompson, Collins, Gatlin, Bailey Cole, Rogers, Carter, DeSalu, Powell, and Gay. Justin Gatlin, world champion over 100 and 200, way back in 2005. At his disqualification, he's back, and he's very difficult to beat. But who gets away well? Powell going well, and look at this for Gatlin going strongly. Rogers is going well. Gatlin's away from this field. He's way, way away from this field. Bailey Cole, I think, got into second place. Richard Thompson had a better one, 9.78. Well, the races have been close up until now, but that is a world best time for this season. He held the time at 9.80. Justin Gatlin got away, and got away brilliantly. Absolutely superb. Mike Rogers did get through into second, and Michael Rogers, I think, may well have won the diamond, and I think that is the case. Gatlin, though, 9.77, rounded down. Well, the American has been pretty difficult to beat all year. I said unbeaten in 16 races, it's now 17 races. Absolutely superb. Rogers and Powell, as I said, were there or thereabouts. Bailey Cole was actually in 4th place, ahead of James DeSalu, who had a 10 dead, a season's best for the Briton. So 9.77, 9.93, 9.95, 9.96, 10 dead. What about that? It had all the ingredients, it promised, and my goodness me, it delivered.
Didn't it just? In fact, this morning I was reading a quote from Usain Bolt, and he said that if I had raced Gatlin this year, he would have beaten me, and I think that's been underlined with that margin of victory. Astonishing. 9.77 to 9.93. That's nigh on 2 metres, the winning margin from Gatlin there. It is the quickest time in the world this year, and his pickup, Stu, was absolutely supreme. He got a great start from lane 3, But watch this again, third to right there, keeps very, very low, doesn't he? Drives hard, look at that through the first 30. But then his strides at this stage, through the middle of the race, he was taking 3 or 4 inches with every stride out of the rest of the field. I mean, Mike Rogers there in the yellow headband takes second place. He's been in wonderful winning form in recent weeks, but he's been thrashed there, along with the rest of them.
Well, certainly it looks to me as though Gatlin, well, having looked at them, no, Gatlin's won the diamond. He really has on that race. He had 8 points. He got another 8. It's 8-4-2 in that order, so he's got himself 16, and he beats Mike Rogers, who really, with that disqualification in Stockholm, blew his chances. But Gatlin, you're right, came out of the blocks. His first 60 metres was terrifically powerful, and the rest of them were left to race. It's a better run by Asafa Powell, certainly, but Mike Rogers, well, he promised a lot this season, and at last he's made a really good effort and got himself into second place and 9.93. But really, 9.77 for Justin Gatlin. And on that one race, he wins the diamond. It was down to about 5 athletes. 5 athletes could have won it, but the big man, third from the right in the red top, really went for it. He powered down the track. It was astonishing speed. 9.77. Brilliant. Let's update the 100 metres thing. Justin Gatlin, 9.77. Fastest in the world this year. Mike Rogers, 9.93. Asafa Powell, 9.95. 4 men under 10 seconds.